Okay, on to the next, the second line of defense. The second line of defense is fever, phagocytosis, and inflammation. So we have three mechanisms here. The mechanism of the second line of defense is also not specific. Not specific means all the bacteria or various viruses enter our body. So this second line of defense mechanism will fight against them lah. Okay, not so specific. Okay. So the second line of defense occur when our first line of defense fail to protect us from the infection. For example, maybe the bacteria already penetrate our skin and now can enter our body lah. Okay, so this will trigger the second line of defense. So the first one, the mechanism is the fever. So whenever we have fever, so we know lah, or now you know that whenever we have fever, that means our second line of defense actually working to fight infection. That means our first line of defense fail lah to do so. So now we have to depend to the second line of defense, and it will start with the fever lah. So fever is the second line of defense mechanism that fights infections. Fever increases phagocytic activity and fights against microorganisms that infect the body. So although we don't like fever, but actually fever have benefits to us. So it will help to fight against microorganisms that infect the body, because usually most bacteria or most virus, they can survive, they can live in our body temperature. Okay, but when our body is slightly higher in temperature, so this can make this certain microorganism cannot survive. Okay, maybe they can die, or maybe they become weak and so on lah. Okay, so that is first one. Then the second one, it will increase the phagocytic activity. That means it give a signal to our body or to the phagocytes to get ready to fight the infection. So what is phagocytic activity, or what is phagocyte? Okay, so this like a signal lah to tell the phagocytes to get ready to fight the infection. So this related to this one, phagocytosis. Okay, so phagocytosis, okay, actually carried out by this one lah, the phagocyte. Okay, the phagocyte is a leukocyte that can carry out phagocytosis. So you still remember what is leukocyte? So leukocyte is a white blood cell, right? So we have 5 white blood cells. We have basophil, eosinophil, neutrophils, lymphocyte, and monocytes. So only 2 of them are phagocytes, mean they can carry out phagocytosis. So neutrophils and monocytes. So what is the difference between neutrophil and monocytes? You still remember? Neutrophil is the type of granulocyte, right? Granulocyte, because have granules. So for monocyte is agranulocyte type. No granules, right? Okay, so these are the 2 types of leukocyte that are phagocytes. Okay, so this is the meaning of phagocyte. Phagocyte is a leukocyte that can carry out phagocytosis. So what is phagocytosis? Phagocytosis is the process by which microorganisms or other particles such as dead cells are trapped and digested by phagocytes. When an infection occurs, the phagocytes move to the infected area and enter the tissue fluid through the pores of the capillary wall. So let's say we have this capillary. Okay, so inside here we have these neutrophils. Neutrophil have a look right. Okay, and then the granules. And then maybe here we have the monocytes. Okay, monocyte. Okay, no granules. So here we have the tissue fluid. So outside here we have the cell, right? And then we have the tissue fluid, right? So surrounded by the tissue fluid. Okay, tissue fluid. Okay, so let's say we have this bacteria here, or bacterium here. Okay, so these neutrophils and also monocyte, they can move to the infected area here uh, and enter the tissue fluid through the pores. So through the pores or capillary. So they can move here, alright, and then they can encounter with the pathogens. So they can move from the capillary to the pores to the tissue fluid where the infected area occur lah. And then they can fight with this, or they can carry out phagocytosis to destroy this bacteria or antigen, whatever antigen. Okay, so this is the specialty of these neutrophils and monocytes. Okay, so when a phagocyte encounter a pathogen, the phagocyte will engulf the pathogen, and the lysozyme in the phagocyte will digest the pathogen. Okay, so the stage of phagocytosis are summarized in figure 11.3. Okay, so this is a part of the phagocyte. So this is the bacterium. So this is the pseudopodium of this phagocyte. Okay, let us take a look the step. Okay, so this is what happened. This is, maybe we can draw here the tissue fluid, right? So this is the tissue fluid where the infected area occur. Okay, tissue fluid. So the first step, okay, first step is the phagocyte extend its pseudopodium towards the bacterium and envelop the bacteria. So this is the pseudopodium. So the phagocyte will extend its pseudopodium towards the bacterium and envelop the bacteria. Okay, so envelope means encircle or trap. Okay, trap the bacterium inside lah. Okay, then this is number one. Number two, okay, move on to here. Bacterial ingestion forms phagosome. So to make sure this bacteria can ingest, so what happened? Like a vacuole here, a vacuole will be formed to trap the bacterium. So now this what this structure is known as phagosome. Okay, phagosome, structure like a vacuole that will trap, will encircle the bacteria. Okay, because this one, it will be used to ingest the bacteria. Okay, number three, phagosome combines with lysosome that secretes lysozyme into the phagosome. So we have lysosome here. So lysosome, inside the lysosome have lysozyme. So this lysosome here will combine. Okay, we combine with the phagosome. Combine with the phagosome, or phagosome will combine with the lysosome. That secretes lysozyme into the phagosome. So then the lysosome will secretes this lysozyme into the phagosome. So this combination is known as phagolysosome. So phagolysosome means phagosome combined with lysosome. So phagolysosome. This one phagosome only. This one phagolysosome. Means phagosome already combined with the lysosome. Okay. So number four. Okay, number four, bacterium in the phagosome is destroyed by the lysozyme. So lysozyme will destroy lah. We decompose this bacterium. So you see here, become destroyed, become broken, and so on. Okay, and then number five, phagocyte expels the remains of the digested microorganism out of the cell. So now it will remove or the remains of the digested microorganism out of the cell. So this is how the bacterium is destroyed by this phagocyte. Okay. So please remember lah the stats and also the terms here. Phagosome. Okay, what is phagolysosome? So these are the the steps how phagocytosis occur. Okay, maybe in the essay you have to explain. So you have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 points lah if you want to get 5 marks. Okay, that's for the phagocytosis. Okay, later I will continue with the inflammation.